tests continue. So this evening, in fact, several times today, I've come up to the studio. It's not just Gordon Freeman's smelly little room. I've tried to sort out the sound. So I've picked a music file and I want to have that playing in the background and dipping when I speak and then rising in terms of volume when I don't. So you can sort of see it's like a bit of a radio DJ approach. So I think I've got it, but what tends to be happening, and whether this is just a break in OBS, is that when I'm switching between scenes, it's still got the requisite music file, and you can see it playing in the audio mix going, and just no sound. But now, like I can hear it playing, which is quite nice because I wanted to have like a, I suppose, sort of cybery, Gordon Freeman-y, slight different planet-y, electro, maybe a bit of an 80s vibe. And I found this piece of music. I was messing around all day looking on YouTube for different bits, what I could and couldn't use. And I found this, something like called Upload. So it's stopped now, it's just faded out, and hopefully it'll start again. So here it goes. No, not this time. No, I mean, so I have to go back to the music audio mixer, reselect it in the list, monitor only, mute output, monitor off, monitor only. What the fuck's that? It should just pick up. It should be constant. It should be constant when I switch scenes. I mean, I'm brand new to this. I could be doing something fundamentally wrong, but I'm following instructions on the internet. www.helpanelderlyman.com. So now it's playing again. And I hope when I play this stream back, there isn't that break, and the break is just perhaps on the OBS system as opposed to what's coming out live on the live stream. Anyway, trials and tribulations of an unknow-it-all, and my tea is now cold because I've been effing and jeffing out with this bloody sound issue. But do you quite like the music? So what I'll do is I'll have I'll be playing games and then switching scenes. I'll come on to that shortly. I'll be switching scenes. So when I switch to this view, so the game is in the background and I'm talking, this music will come up. So it'll be sort of like quite atmospheric. And then when I switch back to the gaming, presenting the game, playing the game, it will disappear and you'll hear the sounds from the game and the music from the game. What I've also been trying to do is to set up the Stream Deck. That's a worthy purchase, wasn't it? None of the buttons work in terms of OBS, and I tried to use Streamlabs to see if there was compatibility issues with OBS. Just turns out that it doesn't work. Like you can download Elgato tool, pull in all the bits, download the plugins, pull in the buttons. Yellow triangle. No, don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. So now I've got a couple of buttons to bring up games, to record and stream. That works. Although press the manual streaming here, like some sort of tit. So I've got a couple of buttons working, and I can change the studio and transition. But when I do that, I lose the sound. I lose the music in the background. Let me try that now. Like, here's studio mode. As you can see, still there. Transition. Okay, if I put PC gameplay as the next transition, so technically it should be right, because up here, that's the game that you'd see. But if I want to transition back, no music. Gone. And I can see the music file playing here. So I've got to go back in to the settings, down to monitor. What's that music file? Yep, I'll do that. Monitor off. Back to what you were. Oh, magic. Something's not quite right. I mean, it's amazing that it's free. Don't get me wrong. Or do get me wrong. It should work off the bat, shouldn't it? I mean, there must be some sort of paid similar studio, which probably costs the earth. I'm trying to do this as cheaply as possible. You know, buy a lot of hardware. This bloody Stream Deck. There you go. It wasn't cheap. This thing, a microphone. I actually got that through work, through some rewards, being the good citizen. This boom arm, this sparkly boom arm. That wasn't cheap either. But that, yeah, laptop, like all of it, it's like, just worried I made the wrong technical decisions. But I did all the research to make sure that what I was buying was correct and compatible. I've just sort of been let down at the end. A workman never blames his tools. Well, I fucking do. Because I bought all the tools that were advised by various individuals, people, the internet, and now I'm stuck with stuff that doesn't quite work properly and costs a lot of money. And I hope people that don't have the means to buy the streaming deck but go out and do it because it's supposed to make your life easier. I hope that doesn't trip them up and doesn't put them off. Elgato. It's called Elgato, isn't it? Elgato. There you go. There you go. Oh, it's finishing again in a minute. I'll catch it in a minute. The capture card. So I got a Ugreen capture card. That was 70 quid, I think. Little did I know. Again, maybe I should have done the research. This, as I've explained before, these headphones, brilliant. The sound is incredible. Although for some reason at the moment I can hear my own voice. I don't know why that is. Do I turn it down? Oh, God knows. I'll turn myself off. Because in the capture card you've got. In fact, I'll unplug it. Look, because I'm not using it. It's this thing. Yeah, there you go. Ugreen. So at the back, you've got your inputs and outputs. So your PS5 goes in out to the monitor that I'm using. That's USB-C. I think that's power. Is it power? Pretending it's power. There's a reset button. Ooh, the track started again. No, it might come on in a minute. Doesn't remember. It's a piece of music. Is it? And then on the other side, you've got, and this is the problem, look. That's your mic in, mic out, mic in, line in. I don't know what that is. Keyboard, as in a musical instrument perhaps. And then audio output, where I put my headphones. So I do that, and it's great. But because these wonderful, really good quality headphones, because they have no audio controller. I mean, that's my own fault, isn't it? You could just turn it down like that, but it goes straight into here, and the output, so for the PS5 to go through, I get full on in my ears the PlayStation 5, like. So I'm playing sort of wincing with tinnitus or tinnitus, depending on the way you think about it. We're going to this fucking look. Monitor output. Oh, I've forgotten. What was I? Was I a piece of music? I can't remember. Magic. Unless it's playing on the stream, and I'm the idiot. Could possibly be that. Anyway, I didn't want to do a massive stream this evening. I wanted to get on and keep progressing. And a lot of the work today has been sorting OBS out, getting a sound, a piece of music that I can have in the background, just ticking over. It gets a little bit faster, but it's it's just sort of build that atmosphere. Put the capture card down. It's of no use to me now. What else have I got to say? Oh, I'll show you this. Look, it's not my pride and joy, but I'm very happy about it. I've got a lot of joy. There you go. Fully working. Well, I say fully working, it doesn't really work. Oh, you do have radio stations. Is the torch, look. Hear the sound? It's great. It's a little clasp at the back, and I'll do some gaming with it on because I've got one, and why wouldn't I? It's a little change the maps. The funny one here is, where is it? There's your health, which you'll recognise. You can actually turn that down in terms of how healthy you want to be, or how healthy you are. Look. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh God. Ooh. No light left. Dead. So I love that. This is a charger, and also acts as a aerial, because there's a radio you can play on here. In fact, I play the what do they call it? The Pt-1.
Hey yo, this is DJ Carl at KPSS, broadcasting from the base of the once beautiful Hollywood Hills.
That's good, isn't it? Clever. I didn't tell the wife I purchased that. She hasn't noticed. Just doesn't know it exists. But she loved the Fallout series. I think that was a great hook. So if she says, "Oh, it's one of those things," yeah, I've had it for years. Riveting telly.